actually did you have this morning that still online?
It's changed to Thursday, Miss.
Huh? What subject it should be?
The first subject this morning
Yeah.
is uh, academic writing in Indonesian, but the subjects changed to Thursday.
Okay. So you only have me today.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, let me find the text that I have already shared you. Today we are going to analyze a procedure. Mostly when we have procedure text, it will be in imperative form, and then you are going to have it in point, jot it in point. But now how do we change procedure text in essay form? And I have already shared you the sample text. Our target is not for the writing, but we are going to check the structure and language feature. It is still Azan in my area, so I will just wait. Azan is over here. I will ask you to look at this picture. So you are going to check this picture when you have any processing diagram like this. If you have any processing diagram like this, how many stages you are going to identify, how many stages you are going to identify from this processing diagram, and then which one is the indicator do you use for indicating, oh, it must be the first stage and then second stage must be until this part. And after that, I will ask you to represent every stage that you have already identified into one imperative sentence. For example, if you identified it into 5 stages, so every stage you have to write or analyze the imperative one. It is like step by step in creating procedure text. And then after that, after this brainstorming, we are going to discuss the sample essay that you have already had. I will give you 5 minutes. I will repeat the question in inbox chat since you have also to contribute your answer in our inbox chat. Identify the stages on the process diagram and explain each diagram, each stage with one imperative sentence. Okay, I will give you 5 minute building time. And I will continue after I really get 26 response in my inbox chat. Everyone should involved in this activity. Everyone should share your answer in our inbox chat. Okay, time is yours.
Um, Excuse me, Miss. For
Yes.
each step, is it one sentence each or is it all one sentence?
Every step will be represented by one imperative sentence. Like for example, dig the clay. If you think it is the first step or the first stage. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Okay. I will wait around, is 5 minutes more enough for you to complete everyone? I will just wait. Okay, I still only get one response from one student now. I will wait until at least Miss Devi get 20 response, 15 until 20, and then I will compare. Remember, the stage can be varied. I want to see the brainstorming activity from all of us because it can be varied. Remember that the way people chunk this process into many stages will be different between one and others or one and another one. Okay. I will also share how will I chart this. Reading is not only a full, you have this processing diagram, it is also part of critical reading. Okay. I have 5. Let me check. 7 stages. Right. Okay, good. I will give opportunity for others for the next 3 minutes more. Hanya 3 menit lagi, setelah itu kita bahas. Okay, let's rediscuss. I will remind you that when we are having analytical reading, it is and then we are not only analyze the text. For example, when we have any reading text, you are going to find out the content, and then you are going to identify the format. And now the next step that we have to pay attention is language feature. If previously, before mid-test, we have already focused on the content and format of the text, now we will complete it into a language feature. And then how if the text that we have is a diagram, a process, a chart, a table, number? We have to look at the text in a general way. For example, if you look at this one, you are going to see all the process A until delivery, digging until delivery. And then when after you already understand it, you have to chunk the stages. Every processing diagram will always show us a stages. So how many stages you have it? Some of you, and it seems that most of you will identify it into 9, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But some of you give me 9. Let me check. First, dig clay with digger. Good. So if you look at Kartika's answer, you are going to use imperative for procedure text. First, dig clay with digger. Correct. Refine the clay using a roller machine. Okay, second stage. Mix clay. Mix clay with water and sand. Okay, and then shape the clay mixture into brick using a mold or wire cutter. Good. 5, dry the molded brick for 24 to 48 hours. Okay, drying oven. And then you are going to fire and then move 7, move in the kiln out. Okay, yeah, okay, cooling chamber. and then package, and until 10 is delivery. Well done. And if you look at your friends, Kartika Ayu's imperative sentence, there is no mistake. So you have verb 1 plus the object. But if later you have to identify it and then you analyze it stage per stage, it will be time consuming. You have to be able to analyze for example, the detail or any symbol that you think it is part of detail. Look at here, when you have this part, why is the arrow different comparing to the others? Of course, it will give us uh, like a certain or specific detail. If we look at here, sand and water here, we cannot put the stages, we cannot explain the stages one by one. Means that if you have 11 stages, you are going to have 11 paragraphs. If we transfer this processing diagram into text, you can imagine the author's way in order to explain it. The making sense one, you have to split, find the most like the most detailed clue that can you use for chunk to chunk the stages, and then at least you have to make it into 2 until 3 stages or 3 until 4. 4 will be the maximum stages that you can use, since later every stage will represent one paragraph. For example, when you have it, you are going to identify it, it will be the first stage. The previous one that you have already done in inbox chat, that is right, that is correct. But now, if we have to represent it as a message, you have to group it into a group, the bigger group, and it must be represented by less stages. It cannot be detailed. And then second, you will have it, so this one, until this part. Then it will be the next stage. And the last, if we have the last one, it will be here. How will we make those 11 stages into 4 stages only? You have conjunction. You have temporarily chronological order. You have and then after. If you have to change the first stage, dig and dig the clay and filter the clay into or transfer the clay into roller machines and mix it with sand and water. It will be the first message. It is still imperative. Second, you are going to shape the molding clay into a wire cutter and drying for 24 until 48 hours. And then we are going to heat or fire the bridge in 870 until 1300 degrees Celsius, then cooling it for 48 until 72 hours. Then the bridge has been ready for delivery. That is the simple one. So next time, when you have any processing diagram, you cannot explain it per item. You have to identify if I have to make it into 3 until 4 paragraph, which one should be the first stage, since every stage will represent one paragraph. And then second, you have already done very good. When you have any type of processing diagram, first you are going to identify it into 3 until 4 main stages. And then second, you are going to identify the tools that identify the verb and the noun. It will be very helpful for interpreting any processing diagram. So you have already identified the stages, and then we are going to identify the tool you have already mentioned in our inbox chat, digger, roller, wire cutter, mold, okay, mold or wire cutter. So there will be 2. You also have to look at the detail. There are 2 splitting arrow here, means that both tool have the same function. You can use traditional mold or wire cutter. And then you have this one, drying oven, kiln, and then you have cooling chamber. And then you have the last process. And then identify again the verb. Okay, dig. For this one, if you have the clay, and then this is the like filter. So, it must be filter or transfer, and then sand and water. If you have clay, and then after you have the okay, metal grid, like grider, we call it as a metal grider. And then you have sand and water. What do we do if we have water? Or maybe mix it or mill and then dry. For this one, wire cutter. So we have to use the word mold it or shape. And then you have drying oven, dry, and then you have killed, high, moderate to high, or fire maybe. And then cool, package, pack, and then deliver. This is the process for identifying processing diagram. Until this stage, is there any question? Mostly, processing diagram will appear in verbal questions or writing comprehension, and we are now use it for enrich our background in analytical reading, that we can get many type of informations. Sometimes picture can also be the information, the intake. For example, when you take Duolingo, you are going to have a picture. It can be a landscape picture or scenery, and then you have to transfer that information into a writing text. Or in IELTS, you are going to have this type of question. And then you have to be able to read this and then transfer it into your writing essay or essay writing. This step by step will help you to break down your understanding. Giving us 11 points will be too many in very short essay writing. Or if you assume that, oh, if I have any processing diagram, and then I will transfer it into point per point, you jot down points like what we did in BookChat, it will also be wrong. Okay? Because it is not a kind of instruction or procedure text in a manual book. But what we are going to transfer is the essay. For understanding stage, is there any question? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, if no, now we are going to analyze the sample text from this procedure or from this processing diagram. Our focus will be on language feature. So this is only 300 words. It is a short essay from the previous processing diagram. It has been completed with number here. Now the question is, we are going to look at the first paragraph as usual, and then you will identify which one is the topic sentence. Second question, you have to identify how many steps used by the author in describing the above processing diagram. How do you know that it is maybe 4 or 5 steps? And then, do we have a concluding paragraph in this procedural essay? I will give you, maximum will be 10 minutes, but if you have been ready before 10 minutes, I will start the discussion. How do I know that you have been ready with our discussion? I will check in our inbox chat. The first question, what number is the thesis statement? In the first paragraph. Second, do we have topic sentence in each paragraph? 3. How many stages used by the author? 4. Is there any concluding paragraph? Okay, so I have already shared you 4 questions from this analysis. And next week, I will share you the difference again on describing a graphic or chart. Now is the processing diagram. Time is yours. 10 minutes from now. So we are going to start the discussion exactly at 4. I have already got 8 answers. 9 now. I'm waiting for 1 minute more and then we are going to discuss together. We are going to look at Ihlasya answer. Let me just put it here. So number 2 is the thesis statement. Good, excellent. And then we don't have any topic sentence of each paragraph, okay? And then 7 stages, okay? There is no concluding. Good. Okay, excellent. Okay, now, how do you indicate? I will invite any volunteer to speak up. How do you indicate the first until the last stage? Wait a minute. So how do you know that you found 7 stages? Anyone want to speak up? Please unmute your microphone. Which one is the indicator of the first stage, second, third until the end? Okay, I invite a volunteer to speak up.
By using the conjunction.
Good,
that is
excellent.
following.
Thank you, Ikhlasya. So by using conjunction, this is what we call it as temporarily chronological order. So it is like a chronological order firstly, and then you have make it okay, this one firstly, and then after, then you have following this, and then you have next, afterward, after, and then finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And then it is also good that you have already been able to identify that in the introductory, remember that introductory will always give us the thesis statement. By giving us the limitation on what is going on and what is discussing on this text. Like overall, there are several steps of in producing bricks, beginning with the digging until the delivery. And then the second paragraph, if we look at the format, they will only provide us with the process. So they are all the body paragraph that show us the process. And you don't have concluding sentence in no concluding sentences in procedural essay. Next, after you identify the format, and then I will ask you to identify the language feature. I will give you 5 minutes, and then you have to analyze. Number 1, what tenses did you find? Second, what type of sentence do you find it. Okay. That what sentence pattern. Okay, so only this one. Okay, in 5 minutes, I will ask you to only analyze the language feature. You are going to identify the tenses and also the sentence type. Okay, 5 minutes. Actually, you still only have 2 minutes left. You also can use the annotation if you want, and then you can underline the tenses indicated. Okay, thank you, Atalo. Okay. There will be many type of sentence theory. When you identify it as simple sentence, complex sentence, compound sentence, it is also type of sentence. But when you say about statement, imperative, question, that is also type of sentence. It's okay. We are going to wait other participant. I still only get one response. I will wait around 5 until 7 more respond in my inbox chat. Okay, everyone. Okay, some of you have already answered it in our inbox chat. Good. So the tenses that you have only present simple and past simple. Do you find past simple? Let's recheck. Simple past tense, simple sentence and past tense. It is imperative, okay? Present time, present continuous. Let me check whether we have present simple past tense. Okay, Muhammad Dea Roben, you give me right answer. So it is a declarative sentence. And the tenses that you have only two tenses, simple present tense and present perfect. Let me check one by one. This is what you have to identify. After you identify the format you have already known, now you learn that not all essay will be represented uh, with the same tenses. For example, if you have procedural essay like this, you will only apply simple present tense and present perfect. Let's we check. For example, the diagram illustrates different stages. The verb is illustrates. Second, different stages of the bridge manufacturing process for the building industry. I will later give square for the phrase that you have to know and review again. Second, there are several steps in producing brick, beginning with the digging stage and ending in the delivery phase. Second, a large digger is used. It is simple present tense to collect some clay from the soil. After the clay, we have different tenses or different pattern has been collected. This is present perfect. And then again, we have simple present is put. But you have put use. Some of you still miss this pattern. How do you call this pattern? Later I will check the inbox chat again. And then the clay is mixed, is cut or shaped. It is also is shaped, are put, and then are transferred, present, simple present tense, are sent, have been fired. Okay, it is different color. Have been fired. And then you once again have simple present are moved. They are packed and delivered. So there will be only two tenses here. Okay, I will block it first. So you will only have simple present, and present perfect. And then the form you have, let me check. Do I have? Okay, declarative. There is no imperative. You only have passive voice. Passive voice. This is for the tenses that you have. Next, I will square the phrase that you have. Nah, yang penting kalian harus analisa lagi and identify is this one. Of the bridge, and then in producing bridge. I think I should give you, look at this one. Beginning with the digging stage in the delivery phase. And then later you can analyze how many phrases that you have with the same type of phrase from the soil on a metal grid with the help of ruler. And then you also have with sand and water. Before the mixture, using a fire cutter with mold in a drying oven, and then with a moderate temperature, with height for they are to the customer. This is the same type of phrase. Next, another phrase that you have to analyze. Kalian nemu ini for the building. And then you also have for tadi. For. For. Okay. Next, you have another phrase type. This one, to. To collect some clay. To filter and process. And then you also have to form brick. To a kiln. To another kiln. To a cooler chamber. To the customer. Okay. So from this, actually what I expect you after this class, after this session is you will print this page only. Okay. And then you really scrutinize, analyze the language feature that used by this procedure essay. First, after you identify that all the tenses is simple, present, present perfect, and passive voice, and then you are going to analyze when do we use present perfect. Nah, kapan nih kita pakai present perfect? I believe if you put once a week for you to analyze this type of text and then you really have a deep analysis to the language feature, your grammar will improve. We know that some of us still have like grammar, like pronunciation. Miss Dewi is fortunately your supervisor, academic supervisor. And many times I also have already said to you that you have to do it continuously. And I also have already shared you the strategy. I also demonstrated in front of you. Now I will put it back to all of you, whether you really want to improve your English or not. While the answer is you have to. Why? Because you have already joined English department. At the end, the assessment that you are going to take until the end of semester is English proficiency test. And later, your top priority is how to be a good interpreter and translator. So if you don't start from now, when will you start it? Only find this a very short paragraph every week. If you ask me, I always do reading comprehension twice a week. I don't do English tests for drilling or English proficiency preparation for drilling, but for deep reading like this. If you do this, you will improve your reading skill because you will understand more about the content. And second, you are being good in writing because you can identify that different texts will have different feature and use different grammar. And the third, your grammar will also improve. Fourth, your vocabulary will also improve. Now, if you review again from your first semester material, you have off the bridge with the digging stage in producing brick in the delivery phase, and then you also have with no, so that with a mold, they are called as prepositional phrase. Nah, itu kan contoh prepositional phrase. To infinitive here, for this one also a prepositional phrase. Kalian harus review lagi nih. Nah, ini to another kiln. Kemudian kalian ada to a cooling chamber. To the customer, ini juga prepositional phrase. Kenapa dia to di sini prepositional phrase? Because it is followed by noun. It show us the location. It show us to the next step or next noun. I give it to my friend. So it is like addressing, giving us a direction to who we are going to give this candy, for example, or where you are going to continue place the clay or brick. Second, you have to infinitive. Nah, di sini setelah simple present tense, kenapa kita kok pakai simple present tense? Because when you give a processing diagram, it will always about the fact. What you are sharing is a factual information. Kan nggak ada yang bohong, nggak ada yang plan future. Ini fact. If you want to make a break, the following steps should be followed. Even you want to make it using cement or aggregates, or you are going to use clay. But the step will be also same. Makanya fact, so you only have simple present. And then when do we use present perfect? Baru dilihat nih. After the clay has been collected, it is put on a metal grid. So it happened before at the past, but now it is still done. And then it influence what is happening now. That is present perfect. Mulainya memang kemarin, tapi proses itu masih sampai sekarang nih, now. Dan ini, proses ini mempengaruhi apa yang terjadi hari ini. Like, I have studied in PNJ for 1 year. So, I am, pindah ke simple present, I am at semester 2. Sama, present perfect itu biasanya dia akan diikuti simple present tense. Contohnya ini, kalau sudah dikumpulkan, maka ditaruh di metal grid. Sama seperti tadi, saya sudah belajar di PNJ ini 2 tahun. Jadi sekarang faktual saya semester 2. Another one using present perfect. After the bricks have been fired, they are moved to a cooling chamber. Sama. Kalau sudah dibakar nih, di-open, dimasukkan di cooling chamber. Cooling chamber-nya sekarang, present, because it is fired. Ini juga menunjukkan chronological order, because when we are talking about procedure text, it is talking about step by step. But you will never use imperative in essay. In text, essay text, you will only have declarative statement. The difference is the pattern that you are going to use, whether you are using active or passive. Nah, sekarang kita masuk ke body nih di proses. Proses itu akan dijelaskan semuanya pakai pasif. Nggak ada proses tanpa pasif nih. Large digger is used. Clay has been collected. It is put. And then processed. It is mixed. It is cut. Are put. Jadi semuanya itu menggunakan pasif. Dan dia akan dilengkapi dengan to infinitive ini. Untuk apa? It is collected, it is used to collect some clay. Untuk apa? Because procedure will always mean a certain purpose. If I say, study hard. Why should I study hard? Student study hard to gain greater score. Pasti ada tujuannya. Nah, tujuannya itu akan diekspresikan pakai to infinitive. Apa bedanya to di sini kok yang ini kok Miss Dewi bilangnya prepositional phrase, kok yang ini to infinitive or infinitive phrase. Dia infinitive kalau diikuti kata kerja. Ini form, collect, to be filtered, proses. Kalau dia diikuti kata benda, maka dia jadi preposisi. I want to go to the zoo. Beda dengan I want to go, dia infinitive phrase. To the zoo, itu prepositional phrase. Okay, until this part, I want you to analyze it, understand it, read it, and try to understand every square that I put there, and then you can imagine the flow of this paragraph in 3 minutes. If there is any question you want to ask, please welcome to ask me, okay? Nah, dipahami dulu apa yang sudah saya terangkan. Kemudian pattern-nya ini nih, language feature-nya ini dilihat. Besok kita bandingkan dengan yang describing graphic. Baru minggu depannya lagi kita bandingkan language feature-nya di journalistic text. Teks jurnalistik dari Jakarta Post. Okay, any questions for this understanding? Maybe you later try to make reading will always be continued with writing. So when you want to drill more on your understanding on this procedure text, you can practice writing with the last procedure or processing diagram that I put on this text, but it is not arbitrary. It is optional. If you want to, oh, I want to practice, then I have already understood that for the first paragraph, if you look at the pattern, the first sentence will be the explanations of the diagram. Ini diagram tentang apa sih? And then second is the thesis statement that show us the stages. Ini tuh misalkan ini tentang diagram ini adalah alur proses pendaftaran PPDB di PNJ. Terus ada apa nih dengan alur ini? Baru ke thesis statement. Alur ini dilaksanakan secara online, secara digital melalui 3 tahap utama. Nah, kalau kita menyebutkan 3 tahap nih, so you have to mention first, second, third. Login, register, login, and filling the form, misalkan submission. Tapi kalau kalian tidak menyebutkan step-nya secara eksplisit like this sample, several step, kalian hanya cukup menunjukkan the opening and then the end. Okay, until this part. Ini introductory, kita udah paham, oh prosedur teks ini, oh pasti paragraf pertama itu hanya menunjukkan ini tentang apa dan dia akan dibahas tentang apanya nih, berapa step. Baru yang ketiga dan keempat itu adalah body paragraph. Body paragraph akan menggunakan simple present dan dia menggunakan kalimat pasif untuk setiap proses utamanya. Dan diikuti dengan to infinitive untuk menunjukkan purpose. Dan tidak ada concluding sentence. Yang perlu diingat tadi, ternyata kita perlu loh melihat mesin-mesinnya, kata kerja utamanya. Ini kalau dilihat, kata kerja utama itu akan menjadi kata atau verb utama di setiap proses. Misalkan, is used, is put, mix. Nah, mix, filtered. Tadi yang metal grid tadi untuk memfilter. Kemudian kalian ada shaped, kemudian cut, put, fire. Jadi kata kerja yang sudah kalian tentukan itu yang kita gunakan. Okay, next, you are going to continue analyze yourself since I will give you an individual exercise. Exercise minggu depan kita bertemu offline, saya akan minta kalian untuk print halaman ini. I want to clean it up. Do you want to screenshot it first? Silakan kalau ada yang mau screenshot, boleh di screenshot dulu. Minggu depan kita bertemu offline, saya minta kalian untuk memprint dan kita akan analisa bersama nih. Kemudian materi untuk minggu depan juga. So I think it will be effective if we meet online for the theory. I will give a lecture. Kemudian minggu depannya lagi kita dengan materi yang saya berikan kita praktek. Nah, prakteknya harus offline. So I can make sure that everyone really understand this part. Nah, untuk tugas kalian, individual assignment, you have to continue. Yang ini sudah kita bahas, yang ini nih. How to make a produce cement. Nah, ini kalian harus lengkapi dulu baru kalian coba lihat ini prosesnya sama seperti apa yang sudah kita lakukan tadi. Kemudian kalian analisa nih, language feature-nya, dia tensisnya pakai apa, kalian kotakin ada frase apa saja di situ, apakah sama pattern-nya dengan yang atas, baru kita nanti akan compare. So it will be the homework like this. Ini optional kalau kalian mau coba untuk writing. Nah, ini contohnya, caranya juga. Nah, kalau ada nomor gini, ini lebih mudah. Karena it will be the first stage, second, third, fourth, and fifth. It is optional. I will not ask you to for your work, but I will ask you to print this part. Jadi yang di print hanya ini dan materi yang akan kita bahas minggu depan. Okay, so for today's lecture will be until that part, but you cannot stop until this. I will ask you before you really take a break, you have to review what we have already studied. Tolong direview lagi apa yang sudah kita analisa tadi selama 30 menit baru kalian benar-benar put down this subject and continue for other activity. Okay, everyone? Is there any question before I dismiss today's meeting? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, if there is no more question, thank you very much everyone for today. Since actually I have a little bit dizzy this afternoon after from PNJ, I rush go home and then I just arrived at 10 to 3, jam 3 kurang 10, and I have a little bit headache. But I get my energy again after seeing all of you and explaining the sample text. That's why I am a teacher, because anytime I meet my student and explain the material, I get my energy back. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Goodbye and see you again next week offline. And then please do the next activity. Make sure that you really review again, di-review lagi ya 30 menit, baru 1 minggu ini kerjakan yang paragraf keduanya. Goodbye.